Hello everyone, I'm Detya. I work as a general manager at Umrah and Hajj Land Arrangement Company. Today, I would like to tell you about my first Umrah experience and the most valuable lesson that I learned during that journey. Okay, it happened in April 2025. So my company gave me the opportunity to travel to Saudi Arabia. I was assigned to accompany three groups of pilgrims at the same time. And that was also my first Umrah experience. I traveled by airplane with Malaysia Airlines, but before or we arriving in Saudi Arabia, we had like an 8 hour to transit in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. I was travel with three groups of pilgrims, and my responsibility was to ensure that all the travel arrangements went smoothly throughout the journey. Before the trip, I was prepare everything because I can say that I'm kind of workaholic and I always focus on my job. But however, I made a big mistake. So I booked the hotel with the wrong order. We were supposed to stay in Mecca first, then Medina, but I accidentally booked Medina first, then Mecca. It was a totally disaster because it could affect the entire itinerary. Like, can you imagine that? I was very stressed and panic, of course. Uh, I almost decided to not join the first Umrah trip because I wanted to stay and solve the problem. But then I asked my supervisor for help, and Alhamdulillah, he helped me to contact the hotel and rearrange the booking without any extra cost or penalty. In the end, everything went smoothly according to plan. The hotel arrangements were fixed, the pilgrims were happy, and nobody knew about the mistake. This experience taught me an important lesson. So when people visit to holy cities Mecca and Medina, they often reflect on both strengths and weaknesses, and this thing or this something happened to me also. I realized that I have been focusing too much on work and sometimes I neglected my worship. So my first Umrah experience wasn't only a journey but also a reminder for me to improve my relationship with Allah and to balance between work and faith. That's all from me. Thank you for listening, and I hope my story can remind us to always do our best and trust Allah's plan. Bye bye.